Hey guys, it's Pete from Leisure Time here with another episode of What's Wrong with My Hot Tub. Today we're looking at a 2015 Hot Spring Sovereign that was having a leaking issue. But while I was here, I noticed that our circulation pump started to vibrate pretty loud, and I don't like that too much. I can tell that that's on its way out the door. I'm just going to go ahead and replace it today so that we don't have issues in the future and risk freezing. Something else I've done is I'm using the hot water to my advantage. I pulled the circulation pump out of the box and I've dangled the wires here into the water. With it being cold, then the wires get all stiff and hard to maneuver, so I draped them into the water and now they're nice and easy to move around. I'm just gonna let that sit there while I take care of this part first. So first thing we're gonna do is turn the power off. This person has wired this not in code. This connect box has to be accessible without having to tear apart the deck. It needs to be 5 feet away from the water's edge, but today that's not my problem, so we're just gonna take care of what we can take care of today. Tools to do this with are a couple of needle nose vice grips, and they're going to act as my hose clamps. Like I said, it's nice that the water is still hot because it keeps these vinyl tubes pretty pliable, easy to work with. So we're gonna cut off the water going into the pump and then the water coming back out of it. The other one, we don't necessarily have to clamp it off, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I have a third one. There's this bleeder line right above the elbow coming off. It won't lose a lot of water if I didn't clamp that off, but I'm doing it just because I can. Pull the hose clamps off of here. I'm just trying to get the hard part done quick and easy, and then I'll worry about the wiring later. Slide that one on and that one on. It's really nice that the lines are still warm, like I said. Otherwise I'd be using a heat gun to try and warm that vinyl tubing up to make it pliable. Hose clamps are on. I can get rid of these hose clamps. Now we will remove the wires from the old pump and wire in the new one. On the new pump, there aren't any of the little spade connectors that go onto the circuit board. So I'm going to go grab some of those and get those connected. Just kind of make a mental note of where those wires get plugged into and where you're unplugging them from. It's labeled, but sometimes they can get confusing because it's right next to this blower. But right down here it says circulation pump black is over here. You just follow the lines along the circuit board. Green, you can plug into any green. Green is ground on the circuit board and ground is ground the world around. And then just keep following the line across up to white, and that's your circulation pump. So we got the new circulation pump hooked up into the plumbing and then into the circuit board. This hot tub has a 6 kilowatt heater, which means it's going to be running off the 30 amp breaker. The pumps and the rest of the system runs off of a 20 amp breaker, so we're going to turn that on first. That's going to turn on our system, and we always want to confirm that water is moving before we turn on the heater. That way we don't overheat the heater. I just saw bubbles coming out of there, so we should be good to go ahead and turn on 30 amp breaker. And we're just going to check the heater, and it shows that we are drawing amps, which is what we want to see. And that is that. Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a comment, hit that like button, and subscribe to get future content from Leisure Time Inc.